It's not the Winged Dragon of Ra, but it's pretty close. It might even be better. Ow, the Dawn Sky. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Mana Man, and today we've got a juicer for it. We've got Esper, because there's just unlimited value in this deck. It's absolutely insane. Pretty much like the standard Esper Legends deck, but this is my take on it. First of all, I see a lot of Esper Legends decks not running Kaito. Why? Kaito is like the, I don't want to say the best card ever. It's pretty close though. It's like pretty much just an unlimited draw engine. And how could you not run that? It's the most annoying, greatest thing. If you're playing against it, if you're playing for it, I love it. But either way, gotta give a special shout out to Kaito. But other than that, this is typically just a legend deck. The only legend that we don't have is the Tenacious Underdog. This is the only legendary creature. And you know, it's fitting because it's the underdog. So the only non-legendary creature is the one singular underdog. I love it for the flavor-wise. Absolutely chef's kiss on that. And the other quirky thing is I'm running Owl the Dawn Sky, Flying Vigilance. This card swings matchups. If you're playing Esper and you drop this thing, it gets around opposing Wandering Emperors. It gets around, you know, the Sheoldreds over the top. And, you know, you can even, like, block with it, and then you get something back. It's so good. If you block with this, a lot of times you have so many tokens with, like, Wedding Announcement, with, like, you know, just a random Dennick, random tokens with Wandering Emperor. You can just give everything 2+1 counters on each permanent, which is nuts. Or you can just go ahead and drag something out for 4, which you just get a free Emperor, Sheoldred, or Ertai, and, like, a destruction ability. Absolutely insane. I don't know why people do not like Owl of the Dawn Sky. I'm running it, and I'm feeling proud about it. We don't have to go over every single little card here. I am running Destroy Evil, because Destroy Evil, I think it might be almost, I don't want to say strictly, it's a strong word, but almost better than Go for the Throat entirely, just because it hits all the big creatures, and we have other ways of removing things other than that. And you also get the enchantments, ossifications, up the beanstalk, wedding announcements, whatever it is. Destroy Evil is great. I'm tempted to go for like 3, maybe even 4 Destroy Evils. It's that good of a card. Other than that, it's just typically, you know, we got the Rona, we got Dennick, Raffine. You've seen all these cards before, so I don't need to feel like that I need to go over everything else. But Ertai Resurrected, this card is absolutely great. Once you've established a board, you go ahead and just pop this thing. And this is my first deck, I think, playing with Ertai, and I'm loving it. This is my first deck, and it won't be my last, because Ertai is really impressive. But this is the deck. Got a bunch of, I only have 3 Plaza of Heroes. 4 feels a little clunky, but either way, this is the deck. Go ahead and leave me a like. The button looks just like this, helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Johnny Bravo, not Bravo, Bravo. All right, let's go. Can't even go down for Skrelv on turn 1, which is not really the best thing, but we do have the Owl of the Dawn Sky. Absolutely love this thing. Hopefully we can get into it, but man, a lot of times by the time you go in for the Owl of the Dawn Sky, both of those abilities are extremely relevant, and getting over the Wandering Emperor with the Vigilance is so clutch. Manu faces Kakazan. Okay, so going to be a stereotypical start against Mono Red here. So, you know, they always have Kamano on turn 1. What's up with that? I guess yeah, I mean, Skrelv is actually just so bad in this matchup. I guess we'll just hold up and go for the throat. Going for Skrelv could potentially be the move with Wedding Announcement, but Feldon is a wonderful target. It is going to suck. It's going to suck dealing with this Kamano, potentially with the Wedding Announcement. The Wedding Announcement does pump out little chub blockers here. Make Disappear does give us a little bit of a weird... I think we're still going to go in for Wedding Announcements. It is close, though. Holding up the Make Disappear is actually pretty good, but we do get 2 chump blockers for the Wedding Announcement, and we don't have enough mana, so there could be a world where we do want to swing in to draw. Kamano is going to come in, and we'll see what we got here. Mechanized Warfare. I think we're actually pretty okay with that. We could have, I'm trying to think, like, what would have been better? Make Disappearing on this? I don't know. I don't think so. Plaza of Heroes is going to be really nice. I think I'm leaning towards going for Skrelv and then holding up Make Disappear, but just because we have the Ertai, I don't think we really need the Skrelv up. The problem is Skrelv is just so dead in this matchup. Johnny Bravo. Was that, Do the Monkey with Me? I think I remember that pretty well. Phoenix Chick. Okay, well, we're not countering you. We can just say the Ertai to actually kill something. Ooh, okay, so let's see. If I go for Ertai, the 2 toughness here is kind of a bummer, but I'm still gonna have to do this. Let's go for the Ertai, and we could kill the. I think we'll kill you. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill you. And I'm thinking about even just chump blocking, because they could have something a little bit better, but let's just chump block, because we are going to get a wedding announcement. We are going to get a little bit bigger. I think that's good. And plus, we're at 17 life, so we're not that worried. Destroy Evil really kind of sucks, because we could have used Kamana Faces Kexan, because you can destroy an enchantment with this. So that is kind of unfortunate. I think we just dropped Skrelv. I don't love the Skrelv, though. I think I'm actually going to hold off here. Because if we go for Destroy Evil, if they drop another Kamanu, we could just kill the Mechanized Warfare, but they gotta come in. They gotta trample through the Mechanized Warfare, so this is actually not that intimidating. I am not, for the record, I am not a big fan of this card at all. Play with Fire. Let's do this. Okay, well, let's go for Destroy Evil. Bang. Kill the Mechanized Warfare. And now this is just going to do 2. It's not going to do 3. So another Play with Fire. I think we have the Make Disappear. We might as well. I think they're going to go in for Mishra's Foundry. So let's go ahead and do this on the Play with Fire. Give up you. So let's do that. I think their plan is to go for Mishra's Foundry. So if we can keep the Ertai, and this is actually okay with me. We just absorbed 3 of their spells here. So I think I'm okay with this. Plus we still are going to be able to destroy the Mechanized Warfare. And we're at 16 life. If we can find a way to get into one more land, that's going to be tapped, so that's not going to do any good. But I think we're still looking pretty good here. If we can drop out of the Dawn Sky, we should be. Oh, Bloodthirsty Adversary does put a little bit of a weird stamp on this game here. See, just a Lightning Strike. I wonder if they go for Lightning Strike, or do they want to go for Play with Fire for the Scry to maybe fix their next hand or something. They're not doing it. They're going to go straight in for the Lightning Strike on the Skrelv. Oh, I think that's a mistake. If you're playing mono red here, I don't think you can do that. All right, here we go, baby. It's not the Winged Dragon of Ra, but it's pretty close. It might even be better. Ow, the Dawn Sky. Let's go. All right, even if we do die, we get the ability. A lot of times you do have a bunch of Tenacious Underdog. You've got tokens and everything, and you look at that. We just stop them cold in their tracks. That is how powerful this Owl of the Dawn Sky is. And because it has Vigilance, it's just a menace. It doesn't literally have menace, but it is a menace. I promise you that. All right. Easy as. Bang, bang. And let's just drop the Tenacious Underdog. It would be tempting to kind of blitz in or something. I'm actually going to drop this cave just so that we have the Plaza of Heroes. Somehow, if they manage to burn. But I think we're looking pretty good here. Reckless Impulse, that's fine. Do a little digging. What you got for me? Ooh, Monstrous Rage. Can they get over us? I don't think they can. And well, they can get over us, but not too well. So let's see what they want to do. How are they going to swing here? Let's definitely go in for you and you. I think this is pretty good. Depending on if they Monstrous Rage the Owl, we could go for Plaza of Heroes, but I actually don't think I really mind that much. Yeah, Monstrous Rage is fine. We're going to take Plaza of Heroes and make it indestructible, hexproof, even though it doesn't really matter. And we go ahead and guard our lovely Owl Dawn Sky. We're going to take a measly 1 damage and ow, the Dawn Sky. Too tough, baby. Finn's Gel? Is that? I'm going to go with Finn's Gel. That seems about right. Let's go ahead and keep this. To Make Disappears. Make Disappear is just a great card. Let's start off with the Darkslick Shores. You know what? We could be even a little flimsy here. A little quirky. Put on full control. Makes them think that we've got cut down, even though we don't. So now we gotta be a little sweaty. We do run 26 land in this deck for this precise reason, because it is pretty important that you do get into at least 4 land for the long run. But with Raffine and stuff like that, up the beanstalk, I'm gonna go ahead and Make Disappear this thing. So I don't know if we could either be playing 2-color or 5-color Alara, that kind of deck, or we could just be going against Abzan. I'm thinking most of the time with Up the Beanstalk, it's the 5-color nonsense. So I am gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna put a threat on the battlefield. If they drop Up the Beanstalk, it's not that big of a deal. But I do kind of want an everlasting threat. We have to make sure that we have counters, which we have Ertai, and Make Disappear. Another Beanstalk. Not the end of the world here. The only problem with this thing is that whenever it's a cast, that's what makes it kind of a problem. So cut down, not wonderful. Eiganjo, thankfully we do have that. I am actually, see at this, do we want to go in for the wedding announcement or Kaito? Because we don't have our 4th land for Ertai, I'm going to lean Kaito actually. And again, I'm still holding up the counter The reason I don't want the counter on turn 4 is because they don't have anything too crazy on turn 4. It's turn 5. We're up the Beanstalk. They have up the Beanstalk, obviously, which is the mana value 5. And then they also have Invasion of Alara. That is where it becomes an issue. So we still have Make Disappear and Ertai, so let's go ahead and just get our draw engine going with Kaito. Kaito's just like infinite draw. This card is absolutely nuts. That is fine. I don't particularly care. We still attack, so we're still going to be able to get our draw in. Now, hopefully we do find a land, which we do not, which is a little concerning. Whew. See, now we're sweating a little bit. Now we're sweating. I'm going to end the turn. I'm not going to play Wedding Announcement because, again, I don't want them just to, like, hard cast like, the Invasion of Alara. And right now they don't have the 5th color. So maybe that was a mistake. But now we're in another period of time where we can have the Make Disappear. If we go in for, like, Dennick or something, I want to know, because like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they still can't do, like, I'm just trying to think if I want to go in for like Rona. Let's go in for Rona. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a card and then discard a card. I'm trying to get ahead of myself, see if I can make probably better commentary about it. So if I have something to play out here, so go for the throw. We're gonna go ahead and let them have that, I believe. Again, I cannot let them hardcast the Invasion of Alara, and they don't have that red source here. What do we have here? An Underdog. So Underdog is like the best card ever for this deck. I only have one single silver bullet for the Underdog. And this is exactly why. In grindier matchups where you just really need some value, it does help out a lot. But here's the thing though, if they don't find a red source, they can't. Again, I don't even know what we're playing against. This could just be like some weird 4-color control. I doubt it, but I've seen weirder things. Okay, I want to make sure that I have enough for a Make Disappear. So let's go in for a -2, just so that we have a casualty. Because we could go for Wedding Announcement, but I'd rather go in for Raffine. I would rather go in for Raffine, just because I kind of want to be able to draw into more counters, just in case. The only way we win, our win condition is just countering them to death. We run 2 Ertai. So if I could get another one, that'd be great. They can't win without casting they're a one-trick pony. Maybe. I mean, unless they're just going for, like, Titan of Industry or something. They could still draw with up the Beanstalk, but I think it's going to be okay. Archangel of Wrath. Yeah, we actually don't even have to cast the casualty ability, so let's just go in for the Make Disappear, and we should be good to go. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. I still want to hold up this Ertai, so I think we're just going to play it. We're going to play small ball here. Put it on the Raffine, see what we got. There's our counters. We definitely want our counters. And I think we're going to get rid of the Skrelv. Skrelv is actually not all that relevant at all. So let's go ahead and get rid of you. And now we have at least enough of a presence that we are threatening them. So let's go for Kaito. And Emperor. Wonderful. Best case scenario, we could go for Emperor and a Make Disappear or hold up the Ertai. So we have a plenty of protection. I think we are safely in the driver's seat now. I don't care if Jack, you can find the Giant, whatever. Up the Beanstalk, we don't care. Beanstalk is going to become irrelevant. Even if you're drawing, we've got enough counters for you. Here's Zayatora's Proving Ground. So now they finally found the red source here. But I think it's a little too late. I don't want to toot my own horn. Don't want to toot my own horn yet. Well, let's go ahead and flash in the Wandering Emperor. I mean, they can't cast in any of their crazy stuff at instant speed, so I hope you're ready to lose, Finzgel, because I think it's aiming that way. Let your blade do the talking. Okay, if we can't flat, no, let's not do that. We have Make Disappear, 1, 2, 3, 4. If they were to have, like, Emperor or something, I guess we could cast the casualty. So, we're one more turn away from being able to, like, really push for lethal. So let's not do that. I'm gonna go +1 on you. It doesn't. I don't think it particularly matters. I'm trying to think of what they could have here.
Strike fast and strike.
Strike fast and strike hard. I don't want to push in case they have like something. Yeah, I'm okay with not pushing through for lethal. So because we could go for Tenacious Underdog. Yeah, I'm not down with that. Yeah, sure. We've already committed to, like, waiting till next turn for, like, push for lethal, so I'm okay with not giving it any +1/+1 counters. I don't think that stuff's very, it's overrated, you know? So far, I mean, we're just pretty much locking them out of the game. I don't think they can really do anything. Let's go ahead and draw. Another Emperor, just for good measure. What do we have here? I think we can actually go in for Wedding Announcement, just because, yeah, we can also hold up an Ertai Resurrected. There's no way they have two difference makers in their hand. And this game's, I think this game's over. I mean, what else could you have? We have unlimited value. We've got 2 Dennicks, a Tenacious Underdog, 2 Planeswalkers. The only thing they could possibly have is an Invasion of Alara, and we've got the Ertai. And we have a make this, well, we don't have both, I guess, but I don't think we're going to need both. Sunfall, okie dokie. Well, let's go in for Ertai. And this game's just going to be over. Ertai Resurrected, I'm really growing attached to this card. It's so good. That's just an easy counter, but bam. We could even counter the Up the Beanstalk, and like I said, the Ertai is just like a new card for me. This is really good. And you can, like I said, you can draw, but with 2, you can't clear the board. We're going to have a Tenacious Underdog just coming at your face, bam, and that is going to be it. Good game. Chopin77, how are we doing here? Okay, so we don't have any of our bigger spells. I mean, we're going to keep it. We're not going to mulligan just in hopes to have something a little prettier. You know, beggars can't be choosers. Just because it's a slightly suboptimal, we'll be okay. I'm going to go and pay the 1 for the Skrelv. And with Skrelv, we might be paying a lot of life in this match, so. But we're happy to do it. We're happy to do it. Let's see what we're playing against. White. This is going to be mono white. Yep, there's the recruitment officer. Okay, I think we can take care of this. This shouldn't be that bad of a matchup. Darkslick Shores, we have go for the throw or make disappear, so I'm actually going to attack. We cannot block. I have no creatures in my hand to protect, so if they want to they trade this? Really? I'm good with it. That is perfect. Why would you? That's very strange to me why you would do that. Another recruitment officer. Yeah, sure. That's fine. I said we have to destroy evil for their bigger creatures and then go for the throat for another smaller creature, so I'm not too concerned. Hopeful Initiate, okay, not great, but it's okay. Let's go in for our Dennick and we'll be on our way. Dennick can come back as well, so I mean, Dennick is just another one of those cards. Dennick was not that great when it first came out, but now, it's really like found its niche within this. Ossification, ooh, Ossification is not great typically, but we do have the Destroy Evil, which can destroy target enchantment, so they need to be watching out for that, because Destroy Evil is it's so good. It's so freaking good. You pretty much get 2 in 1, because I mean the enchantment, which kills like Kamanus and stuff as well. Adeline. Okay, so let's take care of this right away. Let's go for the throw on the Adeline. And then when they swing in with this Hopeful Initiate, watch how good this is going to be. Destroy Evil. Oh, you almost feel bad. You almost feel bad. Let's go and destroy the Ossification. Pay the 1. And now their Hopeful Initiate, we're going to eradicate all the hope in their body. Oh, you almost feel bad. Look at how beautiful that is. Alright, let's go and slam this down. It does come in tapped, which sucks. But at least that gives us an opportunity to set up the token with the Virtue of Loyalty before we slam that big enchantment down. Coppercoat Vanguard, that's fine. If they were to drop like a Brutal Cathar down too, we do have Plaza of Heroes. So again, this deck just has everything. Pretty much everything you could ever want. We got a cut down. Let's not cut anything down though. Well, let's keep you. Swing with the Dennick. If they've got anything up their sleeve and they just give it up, that's how good this deck is. Say my name. Well, I just did. And we are on the draw, but we have Go for the Throw. Just in case we are playing like an aggro deck, we've got Go for the Throw, Wedding Announcement. This looks like a pretty standard hand to me. Alright, so let's see what they got here. Zayator's Proving Ground. Well, I see your New Capenna land, and I'll raise you a New Capenna land. Let's go in for Raffine's Tower. I think we'll be okay. And this is like the 5-color invasion decks. We have a really good matchup versus that, because we have a lot of counters. We have Ertai and 4 make disappears, so as long as we hold up counters for their 5-drop Invasion of Alara, whatever they got going on, we usually do not care. So, Virtue of Loyalty is a nice little win condition as well. This like, it just feels like a brew of just like the best cards. Like, there's like not even like a common, I don't want to say there's not a common synergy in Esper Legends, because there is, but it's just a bunch of good cards. Topiary Stomper is kind of an issue. I mean, I actually am not wanting to go for Virtue of Loyalty. I think I'm actually just going to go for the throw on the Stomper here. So this actually is a problem, because now they can go in for their Invasion of Alara a turn earlier. So that is actually very, very, very not good. Either way, let's just go ahead and take care of the potential threat they have out on the battlefield. And might as well just go for Wedding Announcement. But like I said, this does change the game, though, because with Topiary Stomper, now they can go for an Invasion of Alara, and if they do, like we're just crap out of luck. We couldn't counter it. Counters are our way of just locking them out of the game. Thankfully, they do not have an untapped land. An Invasion of Zendikar, that is absolutely fine with me, because now we're going to have Ertai Resurrected. So whenever they drop their Invasion of Alara, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. We can just counter it, and that's pretty much lights out for them. I'm not even joking you. It's pretty simple. Swing in. Ba-bam. Even if they don't, then they're in a lot of trouble. We get another Virtue of Loyalty with the Wedding Announcement. Because now, Herd Migration. See, this is going to be an easy counter. If they do have Invasion next turn, I don't care. I still want to get rid of this. Alright, so next turn if they have Invasion of Alara, we don't have a counter. And that will start to put us in a little tricky of a spot. Sheoldred is good, but I think actually going in for Virtue of Loyalty is probably the best move here. I mean, Sheoldred doesn't do like a whole lot, to be honest, right this second. So, I think I'm gonna swing all. I would like another, yeah, because even with a Wedding Announcement, I would like to get another one, but we're just gonna swing. I am actually just gonna stomp down the Virtue of Loyalty. We're not messing around. Make sure Wedding Announcement resolves first. And another Ertai. So Ertai could be okay, but it's a little bit too... I don't want to say it's too late. It depends. Up the Beanstalk. Oh god, here it comes. I can just tell. I can just tell. Here comes, what, Itali. Oh, Sunfall. Sunfall's, I mean... I think it's within reason. I don't think we're like out of the game just yet. Courier's Briefcase. But now this is a game. Now we actually have to sweat this one out a little bit. So Destroy Evil. Let's get you down here. And how do we want to play this? So we want to go for Ertai. I think we have to, because if we go for I think we're just gonna have to pass. Kind of sucks that the Virtue of Loyalty is not very loyal to any creature right now. But like I said, we have to hold up this Ertai. We cannot let them do anything crazy right now. I think I'm even gonna. I think we should we even let them have this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're gonna have to, unless they were, what were they doing in there? They were getting kind of crazy here. So now we gotta make a decision, and this is not a fun one by any means. The problem is I don't think they're even all out attacking. We're gonna have to let them have this. There's no way. There's no way we can let them have an Invasion of Alara. Like we just can't let that happen. So sucks that we do see an Awakened Skyclave, but you know, Sheoldred can take care of that. And there's a Traxa. Okay, there's a Traxa. We can at least make do. So like I said, that was the right move. We cannot let that go through. So let's go in for our Ertai. Counter the Atraxa. We cannot let Atraxa go through. That is just 0 out of 10. Not a good time. They do get more value back with this Up the Beanstalk, but we gotta make do with what we got. Raffine the Fiend. Ugh. I think we just have to go in for destroy, because at this point we don't have any counters, so I think we have to just be aggressive. Let's go and destroy the Awakened Skyclave. Let's see if they have anything, which they could. They still have the Courier's Briefcase, right? And I don't see what else we can do. We're just gonna have to slam down Sheoldred. We could go for a Raffine to get another like +1/+1 counter, but I don't think that's the move either. So at least if they've got Up the Beanstalk, we can punish them a little bit more with Sheoldred, but this is gonna be tough. No more counters to be seen. Down to 10. Down to 8 once they draw. Let's keep the Abandoned Mire. No reason not to. So let's see what they got here. If they drop like an Itali, I mean, it'll just depend on what they top deck here. Oh, a Sunfall. Yeah. Okay, well, Sunfall will do it. At least we get them down to 6, maybe? Leyline Binding. Up the Beanstalk. At least they draw again. I'm trying to think how we can blitz in like a Tenacious Underdog. They actually get rid of the Virtue, which is interesting. I guess they don't know that we're running Underdog. So I mean, I'm just trying. Things are looking very badly. I'm just trying to think the only way that we can win would be to top deck an Underdog. And then we have Wedding Festivity, so it would have 4 power. But again, there's no way they would know that. I actually don't mind this. They're not going to be able to eat the food token right away. So we'd have to actually, we'd have to top deck a Tenacious Underdog, which I've seen crazier things. If we did, I would actually laugh my butt off. But we do not, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do here. If we go in for Raffine, and then we could go for the Abandoned Mire. Yeah, that's going to be our only play. And there's Atraxa. I think we are going to go ahead and give him the good game, but it is what it is. Hey, good game. Ruben. I could go for a Ruben right now. I don't even remember the last time I actually had like an actual Ruben. So thank you. Oh, well, Ruben. Thank you for reminding me of delicious Ruben sandwiches. But I'm going to go ahead and give you a friendly hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan. So you got to give it to them. And I think these are in the Mastery, because I didn't see these for the longest time. I actually do not have the Mastery Pass. I usually wait until like I feel like it's worth it. It definitely is worth it from it's like a raw value sense. But if you already have like the packs, it does become close. But I usually wait. So we're gonna go and get. I'm sure they're gonna take our Wandering Emperor, which I don't really appreciate. But I will get that Mastery Pass. Like I said, I always just wait for some reason. Usually, I'm usually just late to the game. Should just like get the pre-order because you get like extra bonuses or something like that. But I'm just a silly goofy goober. I don't have a good reason for it. I'm actually gonna go for the Tenacious Underdog instead of Rona, just because I don't have any legendary spells in my hand. Tenacious Underdog is the only. I think it's the only it's the only non-legendary creature that we run, and it's only one. We only run one singular Tenacious Underdog, but that's why it's a bunch of legends and the Underdog. So I feel like from a flavor sense, a lore sense, it makes sense. Okay, let's go ahead and attack. I'm trying to think here how I want to play. Do I want to play it for Raffine's Tower? If we're not going for Wedding Announcement, we definitely want to go in for the Tower, but I think we're okay with just going in for Wedding Announcement. I really would not want to see a Liliana here, though, on turn 3. I think we're still probably better off going in for Wedding Announcement. If we draw into an untapped land, having both of these being able to play feels like a pretty good combo. Terra Sunder would tear my heart out. That is kind of something you have to watch out. I mean, Terra Sunder is such a good card. Terra Sunder might be like I mean, and Golgari is just really strong right now. With Terra Sunder and the Tyvar Stand, Royal Treatment, there's a lot of different like ways you can go, and they're not playing anything. I'm not sure how playing nothing is going to get them there, but I'm okay with this. I think we're going to swing in with both, just so that we can get the draw off the Wedding Announcement. And I'm actually, let's just go drop the Raffine's Tower. Let's play a little slow, because I mean, this is a threatening board. They're down to 13 already. They're playing literally nothing. And we could just make disappear whatever they put out. I mean, we might even just lock them up with Ertai Resurrected. I think we're locking them up. Blossoming Turtle, yeah, and they even pained themselves too. So let's go ahead and let's make it a little extra painful for them. Shattered Sanctum, yeah, we've got a bounce spell, we've got a counter spell. And I think what I'm going to do is actually not swing in with both. I'm going to swing in with just the Underdog so that we get another token, and it's going to be a +1. So I think this is actually the best way to do it. Just do them taken down to 9 so that we get the creature, and then a 2/2. It would be a 2/2 on the battlefield is worth the same thing as like a 1/1 swinging in each turn. So this is actually a little bit of a net gain. Glissa, yeah, we could actually just kill it too. So, well, I guess I could be running like Tyvar Stand or something, so I guess we might as well just counter it and not destroy it. So Ertai Resurrected, go ahead and counter the target spell. Glissa's going to go away. Unless they've got... Go for the Throat? I mean, sometimes this deck just almost feels like cheating. We don't even have to go in for Rona, Herald of Invasion. Ertai is busted, I'm telling you. This thing reminds me of the Overcharged Amalgam. Just like anything that's a 4-drop, a body, and a counter on top. I know they get to draw, but like, really, who cares? And they just take. I thought they were about to rope me there, but seemingly they have not yet at least. We still have a Soaring City as well. There's a go for the throat, so they are going to be alive for one more turn, which is fine. We still have another Soaring City. Bang, bang, bang. Down to 1. And in case they have, like, Gix or something, I guess we'll just keep the Rona. Yeah, it doesn't even really matter, because we can just blitz in the underdog, even if they did have that, so... Like I said, I think this game's over. We're just pretty much on autopilot right now. And that's what Esper is. When was the last time Esper was, like, not good? It's always, like, just so great. And then, yeah, like I said, it's just almost, like, too easy. Kodyu 99. We got a young buck, if that's your birth year. Got a little bit of a young buck in Magic. We need some more of these Zoomers in Magic, you know? Alright, I'm gonna keep this, but it's a little scary. If we're on the draw as well. Oh, is that a mulligan? Well, let's go ahead and give our lovely Zoomer here a friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan. Those things are brutal. Well, that's actually a double mulligan. Wow. Okay, well, I don't feel nearly as bad, and I definitely love seeing nothing on a red deck on turn 1, because we are playing very, very slowly. Let's go ahead and just drop the Shattered Sanctum, whatever. Doesn't particularly matter. We could pretend like we've got a cut down or something, but... Bloodthirsty Adversary, come on, that's the best you got. You got mono red here. Mono red and down to 18 on turn 2. I know you guys can do better than that. So we also have a Make Disappear now, so we actually do have something to play, and I think we're going to be just absolutely fine. With an Ertai Resurrected, you gotta love it. Alrighty. Let's see if they're going to play that. Nothing again? There's no way. I mean, I think these Make Disappears, we're just going to have to go for Wedding Announcement. If they've got, like, Monstrous Rage or something, and they just trample over our little chump blockers that we're going to make, I think it's fine. Because they're going to need that for Sheoldred anyway. So, I mean, this is like... I don't see how you can play one thing in mono red in turn 3. And they took 2 mulligans too, so they must just be running ice cold. I don't know. I'm definitely chump blocking here. I've been seeing a lot more Blazing Crescendo lately too, so that could also be really, really nasty. Yeah, I think we're just gonna slam down this Shelly. I think we're just slamming down the Shelly, and sometimes that's all you need to win. I'm not gonna block either. Nope, not gonna be blocking. We're not low in life. If we were like had a lower life total, we could do that. But I am not getting Monstrous Rage or Blazing Crescendo. Nope. We're gonna let this go through, and we're gonna hold our Shelly. And then next turn, we're gonna even hold up our Ertai Resurrected, and I think this is lights out. All right, let's see what you got for the Shelly. Lightning Strike. I mean, they could double Lightning Strike, but that pretty much drains all the resources. Look at that, double Lightning Strike just to kill the Shelly. I guess next turn, Wedding Announcement's going up to a 2/2, so we might as well just take it. And a Wandering Emperor. This game is all but over. This game is absolutely all but over. 2/2, we can trade with the Adversary. The Kamanu is good on the Wandering Emperor, and like I said, this is just... You gotta love it, though. I guess Mono Red, how many times have you been blown away by Mono Red, and you're just like, ooh, if I just had one more turn, I could have stabilized the board? So these games where it's like just not even close, I mean, it feels pretty freaking great. I'm actually just gonna do this, wait for them to play the Monstrous Rage, because you know they've got the Monstrous Rage or something, right? Well, okay, I actually think we're just gonna go for Emperor here. If they're not gonna show me the Monstrous Rage, I'm okay with doing this. Yep, this is fine. If they go for Monstrous Rage on the Kamanu, like I said, it's fine. We're up to 14 life here. We're in no danger. There is zero danger here, Kodyu. What's in this hand though? They keep touching it. I'm like, this has to be something. A Lightning Strike, like I said, Wandering Emperor, you already done your job. It's completely fine. Let's go ahead and just drop another Wedding Announcement. And yeah, let's go ahead and swing in. Make another 2/2. And then we hold up Make Disappear. Potentially if they drop like a Godric or something where we don't even have to use the casualty ability. Come on, Mono Red. I know you got a little... Oh, wow. And that is just brutal. That is just absolutely brutal. Let's swing in here. I know we could... We're just drawing on them. We don't really care. Whatever. Whatever. We're just having fun. We're playing with our food at this point. Mono Red's got absolutely nothing. We're gonna go and flash in this Ertai. And... Kamanu. Yeah, well... I guess we'll go ahead and do this. Let's go... Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Good game.